nalabye bwadde ogamba banna aba NRM ngobaga nti bannayinza mu nnonde nze nayisaawo kino oba oli awo singa saali mukubiriza president teyandi emyaka gyandibadde giwagamira
yaba tagenda kubeera ku ballot paper.
Wow. Yalibadde tagenda kubeera ku ballot paper. The arrogance, the entitlement of Kadaaga. Now you see what you did? The embarrassment that you're receiving from Museveni is your own making. There was a mega opportunity presented to you to preside over a conversation that was going to end the Museveni dictatorship. And here you admit, okay? Singa kati asiba migugu.
But do you wake up sometimes and feel, you know what, this is too much for me?
Do you get, wake up sometimes and say, this is too much for me?
This is too much.
This is too much.
You don't feel appreciated enough.
You don't feel appreciated enough. These are questions.
It doesn't matter because I'm not working for. I'm working for myself. I'm not.
It doesn't matter because I'm not working for. I'm working for myself. He serves his own interests, not Uganda.
Working for other people.
I'm not working for other people.
I'm working for my grandchildren, for my children.
I'm working for my grandchildren, for my children. That's it.
Yeni olwisinsikira ebintu aye eri omukulembeze mu Uganda muno yapangisa abantu be nabo be muli kwogera abafere ati mulinde mama alwabita mu mutege mu mbande
There's someone who hired people and told them that, wait when Kadaaga is passing here, kill him, kill her. That's what she's saying.
That was the issue. Nobody was, you are wrong.
Wow.
Say that anybody is hunting you.
You are wrong to say that anybody is hunting you.
It is not correct for you to try to involve my people, the ebusoga.
Wow. He's trying to say, hey, do not cling on to that constituency. I am more influential than you. And when Rebecca Kadaaga, one of the photos that really delude her is a photo like this one. When you sit with Museveni in the same vehicle and, he's driving, it is very easy to think that you're close to him.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
Very glad to be here on Mordecai Marissa TV.
And yes, indeed, coming to you live from these United States of America. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening from wherever you're watching me from. My name is Mordecai Marissa, and you're watching Mordecai Marissa Live. Thank you so much from wherever you're watching me from. I think I had over 300 people following me in just a day. Isn't that amazing? Thank you so much, folks. Where have you been? But hey, welcome aboard. Let's go. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to investigate, to interrogate, to look at the Kadaaga situation. Kadaaga versus Museveni. What happened over the weekend? Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want to start with showing you the mistake, the mega mistake Rebecca Kadaaga made, and she continues to make. And I said this, and I think it bears repetition. Look, I don't care about who becomes the NRM's national vice chairperson between Kadaaga and Anita Amon. They both want to serve the interests of one man, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, not Uganda at all. They want to amass wealth. They want to build networks and connections of money and power. It is the desire for proximity to power. So I don't really care. But there's some sort of a collective delusion within folks who get close to Museveni. Some of them think that probably Museveni has their interests at heart. He doesn't really care. These are not my words. Let me show you this before I actually go for. I'll play you this video. Then you know the Museveni I'm talking about. I want you to watch this. This is Museveni at one time was being asked, don't you get tired? Don't you think it's enough And this is what Museveni responds. Then you don't accuse me of, hey, Museveni, Mordecai, you hate Museveni. I don't hate him. I don't hate any man. I don't like his ideologies, his policies, and the destruction is brought to Uganda. But listen to the question here.
10 years or so, it will be clear whether we can achieve this or not. Then,
Okay, so you give yourself a benchmark, 10 years.
yes,
Listen.
we shall see, but not 30 years.
Definitely not 30.
No.
But do you wake up sometimes and feel, you know what, this is too much for me. This
You wake up sometimes and say, this is too much for me.
is too much.
This is too much.
You don't feel appreciated enough.
You don't feel appreciated enough. These are questions.
It doesn't matter because I'm not working for. I'm working for myself. I'm not.
It doesn't matter because I'm not working for. I'm working for myself. He serves his own interests, not Uganda.
Working for other people.
I'm not working for other people.
I'm working for my grandchildren, for my children.
I'm working for my grandchildren, for my children. That's it. I mean, what language do you want to hear? How can we break down these words for people to know? He doesn't really care. All he cares about is Museveni, his children and grandchildren, period. And when Rebecca Kadaaga, one of the photos that really delude her is a photo like this one. When you sit with Museveni in the same vehicle and, he's driving, it is very easy to think that you're close to him, that he really loves you. He doesn't. And don't take my word for it. Like I said yesterday when I produced the video, I said, please, if you can, go and read the book of Miriam Matemba. I have it somewhere here. And what he thinks of you. You are deputy vice, whatever, national chairperson. It is nothing to him. He looks at you as a pawn on his political chessboard, period. That's why he makes fun of all these people. He calls them fishermen and, stuff like that. So when you sit with Museveni in a car, in your mind you think, oh, he loves me. He's a master manipulator. I don't know what happened to this man when he was a little boy. I don't know how he was raised and mentored, but he doesn't really care about people. And I know, of course, this argument can be, can receive another argument from his obsequious loyalists like who Barambar Gahara. But because they all want money. But a person who loves a country like Uganda doesn't do what Museveni does, presiding over the abduction, the torturing, the killing of people. Now, many people can argue, oh, he doesn't do that. It is people around him. And so I argue, why not fire them? I mean, how many times do you want to your name to be dragged in the mud? But you won't fire people who do that? Then that tells you that, he endorses all those kind of things. But, he's told you he doesn't really care. So let's go here. Museveni. Okay, Kadaaga was trying to make a point of how she was humiliated, how she was betrayed by the party. And Museveni plays a very, very manipulative game. He sort of pretends as though he doesn't want to explain. He called the shots. He was the one behind the end of the Kadaaga tenure as Speaker of Parliament because time had come and he wanted Jacob Bolanya. So now he pretends as though, oh, I don't remember what happened. Can we have somebody explain what happened? And I want to show you. Museveni invites these people.
I think that one is substantive. What was it?
But in the guidelines that were given by the Electoral Commission, they asked every candidate to state what they have done for the party, like experience. What have you done for the party within 10 years? But it's not a legal requirement.
Now, do you know what Museveni does? After Rebecca Kadaaga explaining what she's done for the NRM according to the rules and guidelines or the constitution of the party, Museveni pretends as though, oh, okay, I understand, but probably somebody can interpret that better than I do. Museveni knows that these folks are going to do his bidding. So that's why it's like, okay, Chidiowa Chiwanuka, or the chairperson of the Electoral Commission in the NRM, come explain this. Now, it is another slap in the face of Kadaaga. They're trying to say, hey, you do not even know how things work here. They're teaching Rebecca Kadaaga. Remember, Kadaaga had said that all her life she belonged to the NRM. She has served one political party. She knows the constitution. She read everything she had done for the NRM and brought, quoted a few rules and guidelines within the political party. And Museveni is like, okay, you come and explain to this lady. I mean, and you have these folks who are making round of applause, even when these folks who are doing Anita Mongo's bidding make a slightest point. That doesn't even make sense. See? Now, this is, this is Museveni betraying Kadaaga in real time. But it doesn't really surprise me. He's done it. Museveni knows that when he invites these folks like Chidiowa Chiwanuka, come and explain, they've already read the environment. They've read the room. They know what Museveni wants. He doesn't even need to tell them. I'll show you how Museveni pretends as though he doesn't know.
Could guide us on. To be raising a technical point, which our lawyers could guide us on.
Let me call our lawyers, like Museveni cares about their law. He's raising a very important point, which our lawyers could guide us on. Museveni wants to be guided. He knows when he says, okay, which our lawyers will guide us on. Like, everyone knows the constitution of a political party, but hey, let lawyers come and explain to me. They understand the coded language that, hey, come, continue putting her down. And when they do that, then I'm going to show you, because Museveni went point by point. Every point Kadaaga raised, Museveni went point by point, breaking it down and quashing it. Even when it came to a point where Kadaaga raised an argument of her influence in Ebusoga, Museveni says, no, you're not as influential as you may think. Unbelievable.
Which was those.
I'm sorry I'm cutting you short, and this is because
if you want to watch this full video, you got to get on YouTube, search for Mordecai Marissa Live to get the rest of this video.
You heard it.